Like I've got time for this. Let's get it over with. Damn it, it's been a whole month since the accident. How hard can it be? Ah, the old pillar trial room. The look on Anton's face when I set this up for him. No way through here. Well, it ain't gonna move itself. Damn it, am I out of range of a server or something? Maybe I should grab a portable drive from tech support while I'm here and archive the spin feather data. Not like Dr. Stone's going anywhere. Fun stuff. Can't believe it's still connected. So they turned this place into a trial observation room, huh? Better than leaving it to rot, I guess. The elevator's up this corridor.
I'm way too busy to go to the trial party. What's your excuse?
Are you kidding? My own trial's just about traumatizing.
Secret lab. The count just let people walk in.
Yeah, but I don't know. Sometimes I can't believe I made it.
Must be happy it's warm.
Yeah, must be a server connection. Definitely worth getting the data off this headset.
How long does it take to pick up
There's
the phone?
Nakamura. Perfect.
Oh, hi, Cal. Thought you'd be at the trial party. I wanted you to test the memo headset there.
I know, sorry. Work, right? You know how it is.
Sure, I do.
Oh, so yeah, it was the memo I wanted to ask about, kind of. I need a portable drive to download the headset data.
Okay, well, put in the usual request and I'll assign one tomorrow.
I need it today. Now, in fact.
And you know I can't do that. Security would have my ass.
Come on, you've got 100 other things in there.
And they're all properly assigned, so nobody can remove them from the facility. Look, Cal, I'm sorry things didn't work out, but you can't expect me. I've gotta go. I've been waiting on this call since before lunch. Submit a request. I'll get you a drive first thing.
Shit. Okay, Cal, think. What's plan B? Get Jen out of her office. And how do we do that? No idea, but there's gotta be something around here. Control 5C. But the good doctor's trial can wait till I've got that portable drive. I reckon I won't need those. A file on Dr. Stone. Interesting. Experimented in secret on her own mother. Well, when it's hereditary, what more motivation do you need? Mother died. Oh, she tried to cover it up, but somebody sold her out. Struck off, convicted, hounded by the press. Tough break, kid. Real tough. Oh, I remember this guy. He bailed on trial 4. Nerve interface expert. Probably planned to put him down in Aug Med with Annabelle. She'd cut off her own arm so long as they replaced it with a sweet cyber prosthetic. Can't call Chavez yet. Not before I get this data on a portable drive.
Candidate 0961 Patel, activity log 305. 961 has restarted for the 3rd time. She clearly comprehends the nature of this task, but is taking a measured approach. This fits with the behavior exhibited thus far in other trials.
Yeah, I remember watching her. She is pretty good. Jane Marseille, a determined educator. She brought popular science to children and adults alike. I've got to get Jen Nakamura out of her office somehow. Salima's lab. She's completely focused on her multi-spectrum antiseptic
Salima,
project.
this is Dr. Chavez. I need to know if your antiseptics are at human testing stage yet. My team is suffering daily claw and beak attacks, so they'd be perfect
Right
subjects.
out of here,
Call me.
maybe I'll find the
Extension
right
174.
And that, Chavez, is what they call irony.
Salima, this is Dr. Chavez. I need to know if your
Someone
antiseptics are
shop
at
us
human
samples.
testing stage yet. My team is suffering daily claw and beak attacks, so they'd be perfect subjects. Call me. Extension 174.
A-class antiseptic trials, day 47. Promising results, and I believe I am close to a breakthrough. If Tana hadn't interrupted me this morning with her silly combustion antics, I might have already finished.
There's a lot of samples in here. Her work's really coming along. No wonder she's hiding from Big Pharma in here. Sulfuric acid. Dangerous stuff. Even down here, there's always a bigger nerd. Down to the sublevels, huh? Well, no, we wouldn't want that, would we? Wish I could remember more chemistry. Sounds like a great way to get Jen out of her office. Well, there you go. Overload the aircon it is. That's a lot of money. I guess if you're rich enough, you figure you can buy extra life, no matter how unethical the treatment. The director hasn't made a decision yet. Samples for Chopra's work. At least someone puts their samples away properly. Decontam. Smell those chemicals. Sulfuric acid. Dangerous stuff. Cheating on me? Not sure what Chopra was doing with that.
Salima, this is Dr. Chavez. I need to know if your antiseptics are at human testing stage yet. My team is suffering daily claw and beak attacks, so they'd be perfect subjects. Call me. Extension 174.
Someone tidied the rec room. That makes a change. Doesn't anybody log off anymore? This place. Nobody ever puts the sugar away, though. I've got to get Jen Nakamura out of her office somehow. Nakamura is in there. I I need to get her out somehow so I can grab a drive. Nakamura is in there. I need to get her out somehow so I can grab a drive. Nakamura is in there. I need to get her out somehow so I can grab a drive. Nakamura is in there. I need to get her out somehow so I can grab a drive. I've got to get Jen Nakamura out of her office somehow. Leave him to it. I need to find Jen. I've got to get Jen Nakamura out of her office somehow. Nakamura is in there. I need to get her out somehow so I can grab a drive. Outbreak. I like this one. I should get this memo data backed up before I start the trial. I've got to get Jen Nakamura out of her office somehow. Nobody ever puts the sugar away, though. was that code again? Nope, that wasn't it. Your memory's going, Cal. Love among the cacti. Bet I can guess who's reading this. Nope, that wasn't it. Your memory's going, Cal. Gotcha. Open sesame. Haven't done a medieval version of the banquet in a while. Pity. The great Madeline Stone. The director does love a troubled genius. Yeah, this looks like a good setup for her. Banquet's always fun with candidates who feel wronged. I wonder what her secret's gonna be in family matters. Oh boy, this is from that time the walkway collapsed under the candidate. Great work, maintenance. Evacuation plans for Dr. Stone. The old black bag at the front door. Reminds me of the night they grabbed me. Make them find their way with night vision, they said. So many broken bones and missing teeth. Nakamura is in there. I need to get her out somehow so I can grab a drive. I should get this memo data backed up before I start the trial. I've got to get Jen Nakamura out of her office somehow. I've got to get Jen Nakamura out of her office. Jane Marseille, a determined educator. She brought popular science to children and adults alike. I've got to get Jen Nakamura out of her office somehow. Yeah, this looks like a good setup for her. Banquet's always fun with candidates who feel wronged. I wonder what her secret's gonna be in family matters. Oh boy, this is from that time the walkway collapsed under the candidate. Great work, maintenance.
Salima, this is Dr. Chavez. I need to know if your antiseptics are at human testing stage yet. My team is suffering daily claw and beak attacks, so they'd be perfect subjects. Call me. Extension 174. Salima, this is Dr. Chavez. I need to know if your antiseptics are at human testing stage yet. My team is suffering daily claw and beak attacks, so they'd be perfect subjects. Call me. Extension 174.
Don't need that.
Salima, this is Dr. Chavez. I need to know if your antiseptics are at human testing stage yet. My team is suffering daily claw and beak attacks, so they'd be perfect subjects. Call me. Extension 174.
At least someone puts their samples away properly. Oh, wait. I should decontaminate.
Salima, this is Dr. Chavez. I need to know if your antiseptics are at human testing stage yet. My team is suffering daily claw and beak attacks, so they'd be perfect subjects. Call me. Extension 174.
Nothing useful. Let's see what's on here. Damn straight, Anton, you tell her. So if I run Tanner's experiment in Chopra's lab, that should distract Jen for a while. I just need to find a few ingredients first. Nothing useful. No potassium chlorate or sulfuric acid in here. That's Chavez through there, working on the 4th trial. Don't want to disturb her. That's Chavez through there, working on the 4th trial. Don't want to disturb her. Sweet, sweet sugar. I still need to get potassium chlorate. And sulfuric acid. Nothing useful. That's Chavez through there, working on the 4th trial. Don't want to disturb her. Nope, I don't want to get any further into the trial area. No potassium chlorate or sulfuric acid. No potassium chlorate or sulfuric acid. Nothing I need. Darn it. Don't need that. None of the chemicals I'm looking for. None of the chemicals I'm looking for. Maria will be perfect to replicate Tanner's experiment.
A-class antiseptic trials, day 47.
None of the chemicals I'm looking for.
I believe I am close to a breakthrough. If Tana hadn't interrupted me this morning with her silly combustion antics, I might have already finished.
Sulfuric acid. Well, that'll do nicely. I still need to get potassium chlorate. Nothing I need. Darn it. None of the chemicals I'm looking for.
Salima, this is Dr. Chavez. I need to know if your antiseptics are at human testing stage yet. My team is suffering daily claw and beak attacks, so they'd be perfect subjects. Call me. Extension 174.
Nothing I can use for Tanner's experiment. Not what I need. Nothing I need. Darn it. Nothing useful. Keep looking, Cal. Not what I need. Nothing I'm looking for in here. Don't see any potassium chlorate. Nothing I can use for Tanner's experiment. Nothing I need. Darn it. Nothing useful. I've got to get Jen Nakamura out of her office somehow. Nakamura's in there. I need to get her out somehow so I can grab a drive. I've got to get Jen Nakamura out of her office somehow. Offices. Wrong direction. Leave him to it. I need to find Jen. No point going back up. Onward we go. No point going back up. Onward we go. Nakamura's in there. I need to get her out somehow so I can grab a drive. Can't call Chavez yet. Not before I get this data on a portable drive.
Candidate 0961 Patel, activity log 305. 961 has restarted for the third time. She clearly comprehends the nature of this task, but is taking a measured approach. This fits with the behavior exhibited thus far in other trials.
Interesting. Experimented in secret on her own mother. Well, when it's hereditary, what more motivation do you need? Mother died. Oh, and she tried to cover it up, but somebody sold her out. Struck off, convicted, hounded by the press. Tough break, kid. Real tough. Haven't done a medieval version of the banquet in a while. Pity. An accident simulation, cell tower triangulation. Don't think I've seen this one before. Yeah, this looks like a good setup for her. Banquet's always fun with candidates who feel wronged. I wonder what her secret's gonna be in family matters. Nothing useful. Nothing I need. Darn it. No potassium chlorate or sulfuric acid. No potassium chlorate hiding here.
A-class antiseptic trials, day 47. Promising results, and I believe I am close to a breakthrough. If Tana had interrupted me this morning with her combustion antics,
I'll take the potassium chlorate, thanks. All right, time to turn up the heat. Nothing nothing useful. Nakamura is in there. I need to get her out somehow so I can grab a drive. Can't call Chavez yet. Not before I get this data on a portable drive. Oh, I remember this guy. He bailed on trial 4. Nerve interface expert. Probably planned to put him down in Aug Med with Annabelle. She'd cut off her own arm so long as they replaced it with a sweet cyber prosthetic.
A-class antiseptic trials, day 47. Promising results, and I believe I am close to a breakthrough. If Tana hadn't interrupted me this...
Okay, that's the sugar. And that's the potassium chlorate. So that's the sugar and the potassium chlorate, and the acid goes on the mat. So that's the sugar and the potassium chlorate. Now just put the acid on the mat for Maria's robot arm, and we're ready to rock. I need to finish gathering the chemicals before I use this. I need to finish gathering the chemicals before I use this. When I get out of here, maybe I'll finally write my book. Don't need that. I need to finish gathering the chemicals before I use this. Just put the acid on the mat for Maria's robot arm, and we're ready to rock. Now just put the acid on the mat for Maria's robot arm, and we're ready to rock. Well, at least someone puts their samples away properly. Okay, all right, Maria, let's make some fire. Okay, switch Maria on and let her add the acid. Here we go. Yep, that's burning all right. There goes the aircon.
Attention, system malfunction. The air conditioning system has suffered overload and ceased operation. Would Jen Nakamura please report to General Maintenance to assist with repairs? Thank you.
Slow down, Cal. Wait until the
For
coast is
God's sake, again?
And there goes Nakamura. Okay, with Jen gone, I can get a drive from her office and back up the headset. Sorry, Jen, but I really need that portable hard drive. Slow down, Cal. Wait until the coast is clear. Slow down, Cal. Wait until the coast is clear. Now, where does Jen keep the portable drives? Gotcha. Sorry, Jen. I can't let you properly assign this one. It's got a date with the CDC. Now, where's the nearest USB dock? Okay, now the memo headset goes on the charging station. Memo's gotta go on the charging station first. And now, start the data transfer. Let's see. Okay, this could take a while. Come on. Who, me? Just making a backup. No, of course I'm not taking it outside. That'd be against every rule we have. Alright, run the trial, requisition transport, and a one-way ticket to the CDC. Okay, back to the control room and then call Chavez.
Hey, Jen, it's Anton. Look, it's none of my business, but I wish you and Cal would patch things.
Aircon meltdown must have triggered some kind of lockdown protocol.
Dr. Chavez.
It's Cal. Sorry, I'm a little late. Maintenance are blocking off corridors everywhere. Had to go all the way through experimental physics.
Why didn't you cut through the old pillar trial room? It only adds a couple of minutes.
Oh, really? Well, live and learn. Anyway, I'm here now.
Yes, I can see you. The outbreak session is all prepared. The parameters are identical to when you ran it for Dr. Ruiz. You shouldn't have any trouble. She's waiting for you to summon her through. Please call me when it's done.
Will do. See you later. I should get this trial started. Dr. Stone, my apologies for the delay. Your next trial awaits. Dr. Stone, my apologies for the delay. Your next trial awaits.
Are you coming down with a cold, Dr. Chavez? You sound rather hoarse.
Very droll. My colleague is busy preparing something special for you, so I'm gonna conduct this one. You can call me Cal.
You're not a doctor?
We're all doctors here, Madeline. Starts to lose its meaning after a while.
Tell me more about that. What's it like working here?
Like nothing you can imagine. Vast resources, almost complete autonomy. Zero regulatory oversight, and all alongside the world's best and brightest mavericks.
That sounds like rather a double-edged sword. What happens if one of you goes rogue?
Everyone must answer that in their own way. We're all on the same path, Madeline, just standing at different points. Now, shall we begin?
Good Lord. Is the chasm really necessary? Was solid ground too expensive?
On the contrary. This facility is literally carved into subterranean rock and costs billions. But we do enjoy a little theater now and again. Please, take your position at the center. As you know, Due to excessive application of antibiotics in both healthcare and agriculture, treatment-resistant bacteria are increasingly common. In this scenario, one such pathogen has become a global pandemic, causing sickness and death. Luckily, a new treatment has been discovered, and you are in charge of the team using it to contain the outbreak. You must allocate annual assignments to your staff over a period of 5 years. You can either send them to affected regions to reduce the number of infections, or they can conduct research, increasing your ability to reduce infection rates. You can change your mind as often as you like until you pull the action lever. When you do, your choices will be calculated, and the map will update to show the results for that year. Your goal is to keep the death rate below acceptable losses in each region. Failure will end the simulation, and you will have to retry. When you're ready to begin, pull the action lever.
This will send already trained staff to the affected region.
You have to allocate all your staff before you can proceed, Dr. Stone.
Thank goodness. An undo button. So if I want to change my mind, I do it here. So this will help my staff reduce the infection rate when I send them to affected regions.
You're out of staff. Use the subtract button to deallocate people so you can move them around. In the past year, infection has risen in North America by roughly 30%, in South America by roughly 35%, in Europe by around 10%, in Africa by roughly 15%, in Northern Asia by about 20%, in Southern Asia by roughly 10%, and in Oceania by around 10%. The region with the highest rising infection last year was North America, which increased by roughly 30%, and the region with the lowest rising infection was Northern Asia, which increased by roughly 10%. sorry, Dr. Stone. There's no staff here to reassign. You're out of staff. Use the subtract button to deallocate people so you can move them around. Unfortunately, you couldn't keep losses below an acceptable threshold. You went over the limit during your 3rd year on the job. Pull the lever to restart the simulation. I'm sure you can do better. You're out of staff. Use the subtract button to deallocate people so you can move them around. Just as long as last time. Just pull the lever again to have one more attempt.
Is this part of the trial?
Certainly not. Hang on. There seems to be a failure down in power routing. We're not going anywhere for a while.
What? I can't even go back to that nice, comfy prison cell?
Nope, the doors are on auto lock. Frankly, I'm surprised this Tano is even still working.
For a place that cost billions of dollars, you don't...
Madeline, listen to me. I just realized the monitors are down too. Right now, nobody else can hear us.
Okay.
What you said earlier about going rogue, that's happening right now. But not in the way you did. It's true your mother consented to the treatment you carried out, right?
Of course she did. What the hell does that have to do with anything?
Look, everyone here knows you got a raw deal. But not everyone asks before they start running experiments.
That's outrageous. And what do you propose to do about it?
Put it this way, if all goes to plan, then by the time you join the assembly, I'll already be gone. The situation will be under control, but you and I will never meet again.
Hang on. Is this another trial? Are you testing me for, I don't know, loyalty or something?
You and I aren't so different, Madeline. I know what it's like to lose yourself after a failure. What it's like to realize you've unwittingly killed when you thought you were doing good. And to lose the ones you love because they can't face what you've become.
So what advice do you have for me? Should I even take this position?
Only you can decide that. But I think... Okay, Madeline, can you hear me now? Is the tannoy working again?
Yes, Cal. Yes, I can hear you now.
Then let's resume. Pull the action lever and try again. You need to pull the action lever and go again. Same again. You lasted just as long as last time. Sorry, Madeline.
And I'm beginning to suspect the next time won't be any better either. This is an unwinnable scenario. There just aren't enough resources to beat this thing.
Exactly. And it only took you 3 attempts to figure it out. That's pretty good. This exercise simulates the speed of infection vectors, following global saturation of antibiotic immunity. It demonstrates the impossibility of effective treatment, while medical advances are slowed and hampered by current legal and ethical boundaries. Simply put, the Assembly has the resources and the will to operate beyond those boundaries.
Meaning what? That you're happy to administer untested treatments?
More that we're willing to conduct those tests with less red tape than usual. And you know about that, Madeline. The only question is, how far will you go to succeed?
There's no straight answer to that. It always depends.
Yes, it does. And you may even find your answer changes over time. You can leave now, Madeline. Dr. Chavez will be back shortly. You're out of staff. Use the subtract button to deallocate people so you can move them around. Longer than last time.
See you around, Cal.
Never can tell.
No, you certainly can't. Just what am I letting myself in for here?
All right, time to get out.
Caleb, this is Dr. Chavez. I'll take it from here, thank you.
She did good, but you expected that, didn't you?
Dr. Stone could be an invaluable addition to our work. The only question mark surrounds her temperament.
Yeah, she seems a good kid. I'd hate to see her tossed in the truck with her memory wiped and a one-way ticket back to New York.
That's the price of failure. See you later, Caleb.
Not if I can help it. Time to requisition that transport and hightail it to the CDC. No idea what Gerard's number is. I should email him. Must be the only guy in the whole damn place who sleeps through trials. Sorry, buddy, but this is an emergency, all right. Chopper's lab keeps you busy, boys. Busy for a long time to come. Here I come, Gerard. Try not to be too mad. Now, where the hell is room 3D?
So bold and brave.
The hell is Baldwin babbling about? The hell is Baldwin babbling about? What the hell happened here?
What are you going to do about it?
So what happened?
He was yelling like a hobo. Like he literally couldn't understand what was happening. And then out of nowhere, brother steps up and BAM! Baldwin's on the floor.
Wait, an actual fight?
More of a beatdown. Baldwin could hardly throw a swing. He didn't look right. Anyway, Brothers locks him up in his room. So now all I can hear is Baldwin babbling to himself.
Baldwin's messing around with Silver Matter, right? What's he up to?
Beats me. Listen, I wanted to ask you something about Sasha. I mean, Dr. Benson.
Huh. Oh, yeah, that must be him.
What?
Hey, Gerard, it's Dr. Pearson. I need to requisition a transport for tonight.
What the hell for?
To get into town. Research project.
You woke me up for this?
Hey, I tried to book it through the system, but you locked it down and said to come here.
For emergencies only. So now you can damn well wait till morning. Good night, Doctor.
Crap, I need that truck.
Remember to consider your colleagues when using shared research areas.